Hi, Nathaniel. My name's Kia. I'm an OTA PTA student. I work with Greg, your physiotherapist. He was telling me that you just had a shoulder operation, so I'm going to show you some exercises that are going to help to work on strengthening your shoulder and work on giving you back some more functional mobility. I'll demonstrate the exercises first, and then I'll have you do them, okay? So the first exercise, what you're going to do is you're going to take this towel and pinch it, or like use your elbow to pinch the towel and hold it against your side. You're going to take the resistance band that you'll have tied off at about waist level height. I would turn to the side. You're going to get a good grip on it, and then making sure that your knuckles are pointing upwards. You're going to pull your wrist all the way across your body, just like that.
And so you just want to focus on keeping your wrist kind of like an L, or your arm kind of like an L shape, and really just focus on keeping your arm as close to your body as you can. So I'll let you try that. Good. So here's the resistance band. And then just remember, knuckles are pointing up. Good. And you're going from out to in. That's perfect. Good. That's excellent. And how does that feel?
That feels good.
Good. So when you're doing an exercise like this, you just want to make sure that you're feeling sore but not any pain. You want to make sure that you're not feeling any burning. So that's excellent. I'll let you stop that one. The second exercise that I have to show you, it's kind of similar. So I'm going to, again, have you take the towel and pinch it under your elbow. I would just turn the other way. It's the easiest way to do it. So you're going to have your wrist pointing up this time, or your palm pointing up this time. You're going to readjust your grip as needed. So what you're going to do, you're going to keep your elbow, remember, pinching that towel nice and close, and you're going to take your arm, starting from your arm straight out, you're going to push your hand out and try and straighten out your arm going away from you, just like that. So the last exercise that I showed you in this one, you're going to try and complete it about 10 times a day, just like that. It's a little bit of a better angle. It's hard with the way it's fixed. So I'll have you try that. Perfect. That's excellent. And so once again, you want to make sure that it's okay to feel sore, but that you're not feeling any intense pain. But that looks really good. I like how you're making sure that your arm is staying straight and that you're pulling your elbow nice and close. So I'll show you some more exercises now. Washing the windows, you could call it. So to show you, you take your operated arm and hold a cloth. You're going to start off with your arm straight out in front of you. You're going to work to push your arm all the way up and wash up as high as you can get it. And you're going to come back down. You're going to go to the left and come back down and to the right. And you're really just going to focus on getting as much movement as you can in your arm that feels a comfortable stretch but isn't burning and doesn't feel painful. Of course, you can go ahead and try that. And then just take a little bit of a step back to make sure that your arm is straight out. Perfect. Good. Excellent. And to the sides. That's great. Excellent. So for the next part of it, we're going to be moving in the same way, but I'm going to have you turn your body just a little bit to the side. So if it's okay, I'm going to help move you. We're going to turn just a little bit, just like that. So just like 30 degrees if you think about it that way, and you can keep going, moving it up and down, and left, and right. Good. The next one, we're going to turn our shoulders all the way to the side and stand straight sideways, and having our arms straight out to the side. We're going to do it again. We're going to go all the way up, all the way down, to the left, and to the right. That's excellent. Thank you so much. Alright, Nathaniel, so the next exercise I'm going to show you is going to focus on helping your muscles to regain an awareness of where they are kind of in the space around them. So this exercise is going to be done at a wall. And so starting out in front of you, you can move your arms straight. Basically, what I want you to do is I want you to just push a little bit of weight through each arm. You can rock back and forth a little bit from left to right. Good. You can bend your elbows and do a little bit of a mini wall push-up. You really just want to get your muscles used to feeling that weight in your shoulders again. Good. And then we want to do the same thing, but from a different angle. So I'm going to have you reach up just a little bit and walk your hands up the wall. That's perfect. And you're going to do the same thing as much as you can. You're going to push some pressure up through the top there. Good. And you can rock a little bit from left to right, from side to side. Good. And once again, you're just working on really pushing weight through your arms. You're going to do all of these exercises 10 times a session, 2 to 3 times a day. Okay, so this exercise is called the dynamic hug. So you're going to use your resistance band again. You're going to basically take it back behind you, just under your shoulder blades, and you're going to make sure that it's just under your elbows. And then what you're going to do is you're going to push your arms forward like you're giving a big hug. And you want to make sure that your arms are staying kind of parallel with the floor, nice and straight. And then you want to do that 10 times. You're going to hold each one for 3 to 4 seconds, and you want to do that 2 to 3 times a day. So they look just like that. I'll let you go ahead and try a couple. Good. That's excellent. And if it's uncomfortable there, you can always move it just below your elbows, but you can also keep it up there, whatever works better for you. Good. And just try and hold it for a second or two. That's excellent. Good. So that exercise, like I said, you would do 10 times in a session, 2 to 3 times a day. Perfect. Okay, Nathaniel, so the final exercise I have for you, it's just going to be moving your shoulder in its final way. So that's kind of moving it outwards and inwards along the back of your bodies. And so to do that, it looks kind of like a wall push-up. So you're going to get into that same position where your arms are straight out in front of you, at about shoulder width apart. But instead of pushing by bending your elbows down, you're going to push your shoulders up. Good, just a little bit like that. Good. So you'll feel your shoulder blades kind of slide and move outward a little bit. Good. And then we'll do the same thing, but going towards the wall a little bit. So you should have that same little bit of movement going forward. Good. So I'll let you demonstrate a couple of those. That's perfect. Good. And so you want to focus on keeping your arms straight, and it's mostly just like a movement of your shoulders. That's much better. Perfect. Good. And so you can also do that exercise in different positions. You can do it on your bed in order to kind of activate different muscles and work on putting weight through it in different ways. And as well, you can do it on the floor, as I'll demonstrate. We can practice right now. You're going to get into that same position where you do a push-up. But instead of bending, your knees are going to be down. You're going to be on your hands and knees, kind of like this, in a nice square position. And you're going to focus on, like I said, pushing your shoulders up. And then instead of bending your elbows, it's the same thing. You're going to focus on rotating moving your shoulders closer to the ground and pushing them up and going closer to the ground. I'll show that from a slightly different angle. So we're going to push them up and go slightly closer to the ground. And push them up and slightly closer to the ground. I'll let you do a couple of those. Good. And those excellent series can be on the ground about shoulder width apart too. Just keep it into your arms. That's perfect. Excellent. That's excellent. Good. And you want to focus on more of a straight arm and more of a shoulder movement. That looks great. So again, you want to do all of those exercises 10 times a day, or 10 times a session, 2 to 3 times a day. That looks great, and we'll work on it again next week.